Good morning, friends. Kristie here with Kristie's Connections, and boy, have I missed you guys. Happy to be back on track, a little late, but I wanted to make sure this was as complete as possible. As many of you know, I did have a very significant death in my family, and that's been quite a bit to get over. So we'll talk about all that later, but in this video, we're going to go over the Dollar General clearance update starting today, which is January the 6th, as well as penny list information, and yes, a surprise penny. Now, do not forget, in this video, as with all my videos, it is your miles may vary, and of course, be kind to the store, to the employees, and to each other. Okay, gang, so let's jump right into our clearance updates. And yes, gang, these have started today. And the first category up, we have the holiday picnic going to 50% off. There are 3 items in this category. You are looking for 2 Dixie plates and 1 Dixie bowl. You are seeing your information on that scrolling across your screen right now with the in-store visuals and the UPC numbers. Next up, we have Christmas baking, also going to 50% off. Awesome when we can get food for a cheap price. Of course, these will continue to fall in their percentage off, but kind of fun that they did go to 50% off today. And we have some fun coupons. This Betty Crocker soft bake does have a 50-cent cash back. It's not much, but it is something. And if you notice, there is a limit of 5. That means if you grab 5 of these, make sure you have that cash back clipped in your Dollar General account. It will give you back 50 cents for each bag. So keep an eye out for that. But I am going to let these scroll as they're scrolling. We're going to chat. Again, it's been a couple weeks since I have talked to you, and I apologize for that. Bit out of my control. As I said, lost a very, very near and dear lady to my life, and that would be my mother-in-law. I haven't put out details. One, I'm not real quick to put out my personal information, but she basically was the closest thing to me to my own mother, and it was a very, very hard to deal with, and am still dealing with. And ironically, her name is Penny. So I think that's pretty fitting. And truly, without my mother-in-law, Penny, Kristie's Connections wouldn't even be a thing. The bringing of this and me having the ability to do this has a lot to do with my mama Penny. So please send some prayers for the family. Definitely miss her. Definitely appreciate everyone's understanding that unfortunately on the 22nd into the 23rd, which was Tuesday morning, she passed into the heavenly gates and is up, of course, with our Lord, but we desperately miss her here. So sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but I did want to explain that a bit further. Next, we have the Christmas candy items going to 50% off. I'm going to show you these. Now, there is much more coming, but do be careful. Like, for example, this item is not included. It is full price. There is lots of Christmas candy that is carrying over to Valentine's Day. This happens every single year. So don't just assume if it came out with Christmas, it's automatically going to be 50% off today, because there is a certain amount of it that will carry over to Valentine's Day, and then it will penny out when Valentine's Day pennies. So just keep that in mind. But what I'm showing you now is some of the visuals that I've gotten together for this category. There's plenty more to come. I am going to get your web pages up literally while this is uploading, because that's yet another problem we've been having, or I've been having, I guess, would be the Spectrum is once again being a pain in my butt. So upload times are taking a really long time. So next category is going to be that Bath and Beauty, or as I put in the other video, Bathy and Beauty. Gotta love my brain. But these are also going to 50% off today. So here are the items you are looking for. Again, all this will end up over on my website, kristiesconnections.com. head on over there. Direct link to my website will be in the comment section down below. Hit the 3 dashes in the upper right hand corner and then look for Dollar General seasonal visuals. Next up, we have the holiday air care going to 50% off. And of course, this is going to be your Febreze, your Airwick, your Glade, and the Cozy Place, which is kind of like a air care. A lot of times they do the candles and the waxes. It's kind of like a Dollar General brand, kind of. But there is lots of Febreze coupons that are going to make these an amazing deal today. In fact, they're going to be free. So not all of them, but a lot of them. As you're watching this video, if there is coupons that attach, they will follow the product. So I know you guys like when I do that for clearance event, so I did do that throughout this video. As you're watching it, you're probably going to realize why I didn't get this out to you yesterday, and that is because there was literally hundreds of visuals that needed to be done. I normally have them done well before we hit this point, but again, we did lose my mother-in-law, and things have been just crazy in my world. So again, more coupons. That small space coupon is going to be a really good one. Remember, the coupons in the Dollar General app are one-time use. You can use it one time on one product, and then unfortunately it is gone. So now we do have a little ways with this, with these products. So I'm hoping that we get more Febreze products or coupons, and that we get some Glade and some Airwick coupons. Right now there aren't any for the Glade or the Airwick. Hopefully we have some coming to us. So here are just a few of the Airwick. I need to go in store and get you guys some more, but do be careful. This apple cinnamon medley, it is excluded every single year, but often people assume it's part of the holiday, the fall, the winter. It's not. It is always excluded. So now your Glade products, quite a few of these. So a lot of times these are going to be on an end cap, but as I always tell you, once these items start their clearance cycle, it is not uncommon at all. In fact, it's very common that these items lose their spot where they were set up for the holidays and they start to get shuffled around the store. It wouldn't shock me at all if you find these holiday scents in your regular air care aisle. Do not forget to look there. Do not forget to check your end caps and just kind of check everywhere. That's kind of the name of the game with Dollar General clearance. All right, while the rest of these are scrolling, we still have more categories to go, more visuals to go, some really cool following. So definitely watch this throughout. First, if you will do me a huge, huge, huge favor, feel bad even asking it because I know I have been a little delinquent getting your stuff out, getting it out in a timely manner. Promise you it's not for lack of caring or lack of trying. It's just been, there's just been a lot going on with my health and of course in my family, having, my grandkids every weekend. It's just been a little chaotic. But I've made it a goal that 2026 I need to somehow figure out how to coordinate all of this and make it work. So you have my word, I'm definitely going to try. But what happens when you don't post a video on YouTube for any length of time outside of your normal schedule? It doesn't matter what it's for, whether you're on vacation or bereavement, doesn't matter. YouTube punishes us terribly. So if you could please, it would mean the world if you would please just drop me a comment, even if it's just a little yellow heart for Dollar General down below. Please hit that thumbs up button. It will really help us get recognized in the algorithm, and hopefully I won't get punished too terribly by YouTube. Okay, gang, and up next we have the Dolly Christmas line. That is going to 70% off. These visuals I've had out for quite some time. So they've been over on the website for a while now, but they also have some apparel. I need to add that to your webpage. Promise you I will get to that today. So be on the lookout for that to be added. But I did want to make you aware that there is also some Dolly Christmas apparel that is included, as well as this Christmas line. As always, Dolly did not disappoint. Lots of fun stuff in the Dolly Christmas line. So again, with this, it's not going to be on that tier table where it once was in your store. These are going to be moved throughout. They could be in the NCI section. They could be in with the regular Christmas stuff. They could be in with the current seasonal stuff. So you definitely have to look everywhere, gang, once these things hit clearance. The poor staff just doesn't have anywhere to put the surplus of products they have in the store. Things just get moved all over the place. Now, I do have some very exciting Dollar Tree news coming up for you in just a second. Actually, why wait? Let's just chat about it right now. I'm going to introduce this next category while they're scrolling. We have some pretty exciting Dollar Tree news. All right, gang, next category is going to be the Christmas party and stationery, going to 70% off. This is going to be your Christmas plates, cups, napkins, all that fun stuff. All right, let's chat Dollar Tree. As many of you do know, if you follow me and have watched my videos, Dollar Tree had a quarter clearance event that lasted weeks and weeks and weeks. So, some pretty fun news. I will make a huge disclaimer. I do not have sources at Dollar Tree per se. So I cannot tell you with absolute certainty that this is true. So please take this with a grain of salt. But I can't stress enough, I've not seen this in writing, and this could just be a rumor. So please do with that as you will and be patient with the staff. Rumor has it that Dollar Tree has changed their policy. Again, I do not know if this is true, but rumor has it they will be treating penny items the same way Dollar General does. Let's introduce this next category. We'll continue on. The gift card accessories will also be going to 70% off. This is going to be these cute little gift card bags or the little envelopes and all the fun stuff to gift some gift cards, obviously. So this one's a really short category, and I don't like jumping around, but let me introduce the next one, and then we will continue on with the Dollar Tree discussion. All right, next up, we've got the Christmas apparel and socks, also going to 70% off. I'm gonna let these scroll. Let's go back to chatting about Dollar Tree. What do I mean that they will treat Pennies as Dollar General does? Again, can't stress it enough. This could just be a rumor, but I guess see what your store does. But basically, what I've heard from what I think is a reliable source, but who knows? They may have even gotten their, things mixed up. Who knows? But just let you know what I've heard. But again, verify it your own way. Is that they will be selling penny items. However, they're to do exactly like Dollar General does. If you bring up penny items, they are to sell them to you and then to go remove any remaining similar items from the floor and throw them away. So, what else does that mean? Lots of those quarter items that went to a quarter at Dollar Tree have now gone to 1 penny. That is super exciting. Next up, we have the Christmas home and seasonal items also going to 70% off. So, hate to keep jumping around, highly recommend you guys check out those web pages over on kristiesconnections.com. There's 4 of them. There's about 500 visuals over there for you. Make sure you go check over there, see if your stores, any of them have pennied. And again, use patience because this may or may not be accurate. See if they're a penny for you. Now let's look at some really awesome Dollar General hidden Christmas items. All right, gang, we have those blankets that are in the NCI section, the hanging throws, often on those wooden hangers, and here they are. Have you guys seen these out there? They're very, very cute, and these are so ridiculously soft, and I am an absolute sucker for the super soft blankets. Like, I can't stop buying them. I'm a really huge on buying blankets and pillows anyway, but these are amazingly soft and super cute and hidden, not marked whatsoever for Christmas. In fact, I think that's an orange dot, I believe is what they have on them. So hopefully y'all will be able to score some of those today. They, again, are super cute. Look in the NCI section. These little cuties you're seeing right now, check your toy section for those. We've been seeing them there. And then next up, and the last clearance update we have is going to be the New Year's Eve items, going to 70% off. You're seeing them scroll across your screen. Not all these are marked with a year. For instance, the one on the screen right now doesn't have the year on it. So of course, you could always put these up for next year. And not to mention, the graduation colors are often black, white, and gold. Some of these you could potentially use as graduation decorations as well. So, and then of course, if you do like me, you can just grab the plates for everyday use, because if I can get paper plates super cheap, I often will jump on that. So these are your clearance updates that begin today at Dollar General. And again, they will continue to mark down. Now, I'm sure most of you already know, but if you're new to penny shopping, you may not know. Christmas, there's a couple holidays that do this. St. Patrick's Day does it, but Christmas definitely does it. These will go to eventually 1 quarter and a dime before they go to a penny. All right, gang, of course, like I said, go on over to kristiesconnections.com. Check it out for all your visual pages for Christmas as soon as I get this up, or likely while it's uploading, because again, I don't know if anybody knows anything about cable. There's water somewhere it shouldn't be, and it messes up my cable transmission and makes these things forever to upload. Goes away, they get the water out, it comes back about 6 months later, and that was happening before the death of my family. I completely forgot about it, literally till just a little bit ago. This will likely take forever to upload. But let's go ahead and talk about Penny List and Surprise Penny. Alrighty, gang, so let's chat first about the Dollar General Penny List for today, which is January the 6th. And unfortunately, we have no new penny list today. Copper is shedding some tears for you all, but that's okay, because we do have a surprise penny. Now, this is what we have. We're going to chat about this in a second, because I know what you guys are going to think. But this is the La Costantina, maybe, green pickled jalapeno peppers, 26-ounce can. Now, I know what you guys are going to think. You're going to think, no, these pennied on the 23rd. I promise you, they did not. They didn't surprise penny with the other Mexican stuff. So how do I know that? This is one that I'm 100% positive is on my list. It's highlighted. Check it every single week. Checked it last week. It was not a penny. So this right here is what pennied on the 23rd. So it looks very similar, but it is different. Alrighty, gang, and because I know you love the bloopers, and I actually, only had one big enough to call a blooper. I'm sure there was plenty of little mistakes throughout here, because sometimes I just can't speak. But here's your blooper, and I'll talk to you in a second. So hopefully you guys will be out. I honestly have never been so tongue-tied in my life till I put a microphone in front of my face. Happens every time I record. I cannot make it through a video without it. But you guys are the absolute best. I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's. If you've made it this far in the video, let me know in the comment section down below. You truly are an MVP. This was a very long one. Why? Because we have a ton of Christmas categories. And of course, I like to get you as many visuals as possible. Again, Lord knows what time this is going to go out. It's not an excuse. It's just yet another thing going on in my world that I promise I will get fixed. I honestly just forgot all about it with everything going on. So 2026, I'm praying, is a better year here over in KC land. So I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're gonna have a great start to 2026. If you've hung in there with me through a lot of what I'm sure has been frustrating, I greatly appreciate that. And all I can do is try to get better and get back to how we used to be. So you have my word. I am definitely putting insane amounts of effort in doing that. So hopefully you guys will hang in there with me. But I appreciate you so very much for watching. Stay beautiful, stay kind, stay amazing. And I will talk to you very soon, gang, in a hidden Christmas video. So be on the lookout for that visual. And there's a bonus blooper. I'm just going to leave that right on in there for you. But be on the lookout for that video coming to you soon. Probably tomorrow. I'm going to work on that today for you. But stay beautiful, stay kind, stay amazing, gang. And I will talk to you very soon in the next one. Bye, friends.